So what you want to do is take your placemat, determine the top and bottom if it has a pattern like this one does, and you are going to open it up from the bottom. Keep in mind you do need a double-sided placemat, so it can't just be one piece of fabric flat. It has to be two that are sewn together. I've already started to open it up a little bit here, and I'm just going to show you how to open it up the rest of the way using your seam ripper, or you can use a very small pair of scissors. All you do with this is it's just got this little hook on it, so you're just going to put it in between the two pieces like that, grab onto some of the thread, and then just pull gently. This does not rip the fabric unless you were to poke a hole in the fabric with that hook, but as you can see, all it does is just pull out the thread. It's pretty quick too. Then you can just start pulling open like that. Sometimes it'll even just go by itself. If it's a little bit tougher, just go back in with the seam ripper and pull. How large do you want the hole, you ask? Well, it really just depends on the size of your hand and the size of the pillow, but just really you just need it large enough to be able to fit your hand through to stuff in the polyfill. So it doesn't definitely need to be the whole width of the pillow, but just a comfortable amount to maneuver a good size handful of polyfill, or else it'll take you all day. I'm gonna say that's probably gonna be enough for me. So the next step, all it is just filling this up. So I bought this polyfill at Walmart. This is a 16-ounce, 1-pound bag. I don't know if they come in smaller, if you get them at a different store, but this was only about, I believe, like $3 or somewhere around there. So all you do is just start pulling off bunches of polyfill. It's kind of fun. It's like cotton candy. And then you're just going to open up pillow, and you're going to want to go to the corners first. So go to the farthest corner, and you're just going to push up into the corner. Use your pointer finger or whatever to just really get up into that corner so that it really fills out nicely like that. And just keep on adding more polyfill. I'm not exactly sure because I'm not a huge pillow maker. My mom would be able to answer this better as far as how much polyfill you need to make different size pillows. But seeing as we're just using a placemat, placemats are only going to be so large. So I would say, but don't quote me on it, that one bag of polyfill will probably be enough. Otherwise, it's a pretty darn large placemat. And we're just gonna probably speed this up here so it doesn't take so long to show you. Make sure you turn it on its other side and kind of make sure that everything's smooth back there as well. And then kind of push down as well to spread it out. Main thing is you just really want to make sure that those corners are nice and filled so that they're not droopy. So if you have to go and push a little bit more up in there, and then you can kind of pull this together and close it and see if you have enough in the pillow. There's still a little bit of loose fabric here, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more. When you pull it like that, you can see that it's pretty taut. Everything looks pretty good. Doesn't look too lumpy. One of the things I should have done before I started this was press it, because it is a little bit wrinkled. However, you can go back with your iron and do that afterwards, but sometimes it's a little easier to do that before. Okay, so the next part is you're going to grab your threaded needle the appropriate matching thread. Obviously, you want it to be the same color thread that is already in there. Starting at one end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my needle and thread, and I'm going to go on the inside and pull through. Make sure that the knot holds. And then I'm just going to do like a quick stitch. So what you want to do is, or I think that's what it's called, you're going to just hold it together, and I'm just going to go on the other side and through. Like so. And I'm just going to continue to do that as I hold the fabric. And I'm going to do the stitches pretty close together because obviously I don't want there to be any gaps. I'm also going to follow the same amount of distance that there is. I don't know if you can see the stitching already that was on here, but see how far away it is from the edge? I'm going to follow that same distance so that it looks uniform. And again, this will be the bottom of the pillow, so you're not going to really notice it. I don't know if you can tell, but you can't really see that. And since it's obviously the same color thread, that helps. Certainly if you have a better stitch that you could use, that would be better or more invisible, I guess. Gosh, leave some comments in the bottom below because I'd love to know. I am not a sewer. My mom is an amazing sewer, so she would be able to tell me how to do this probably better, but I didn't consult with her first because this was kind of like a real on the whim kind of DIY project. I really just saw this in Target. I thought that would make a pretty pillow. And I knew the basics of making a pillow obviously from my mom, but I'm not, like I said, a seamstress by any means, so I kind of just get by. So this version I would say is just really a good one for you non-sewers out there who just want to make a freaking pillow. Okay. I'll show you. If you can see up close, you really cannot even see that at all. So I'll probably fast forward this part because it's going to take me a while. Finishing up the last, like literally like 3 stitches. And all you're gonna do at the end, so once it's completely done, I'm just gonna go and find my last one, and I'm going to make a knot like so, and then I'm gonna go in again and do another knot. And I like to do 3 for good measure. So 3 like that. Snip off the rest, and you are done. So that's it. That's the finished product right there. It's not the best stitching job, I'm not gonna lie, but it does the trick. For something that I did on a whim, kind of like really quick, I think it turned out pretty darn well. You're gonna put it on the bed like this anyways, or the couch, so you're not gonna see that. So make sure you keep the seam on the bottom if your sewing skills are not that top notch. Just a quick note on this placemat. I did buy it at Target. It was only $4.99. So this whole thing costs less than 10 bucks, which is amazing. Certainly couldn't find this at the store for that cheap. Good thing about placemats is you can find some with sequins or beads on the front, and then just plain fabric on the back, which you can use, and you will find them at a fraction of the cost of what you would find a pillow for in the store. So check out your TJ Maxx, your Marshalls, your Targets, whatever, Home Goods, and scope for some awesome placemats. If you guys do try this project, please let me know. Leave a comment on how you did it. Show a picture, post on my Instagram, tag me. Not post on my Instagram, but just tag me. And then, yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Take care.